Yeah, for the president of Nigeria to come out and make a statement like his enemies want to get rid of him out of office through the use of insecurity, it gets to show how fearful he is, and it goes to show how that he knows something that we don't know, and or something that we all knew, what he did during Jonathan period before 2015. The Tinubu and his friends, Erufai, the Bauchi governor, the Buhari, all of them came together and gang up to remove Jonathan, despite the fact that the government of Jonathan was much better, much more better than the government of Tinubu, government of Buhari and Tinubu combined. They said Jonathan is clueless, Jonathan is incompetent. We never knew that they were a bunch of clueless, insensitive, and incompetent set of individuals that were planning to come and take over government. And people like Erufai came on national television to tell us that Erufai and the Bauchi state governor are on record that they've traveled around African countries and they've invited all their friends, all the Fulanis to come and support them so that they will win election in Nigeria. And they all brought them. And the terrorists always tell us that cow don't give birth to AK-47. It was the same APC government that bought all these weapons to these terrorists. And today, they are going about committing havoc. No wonder if they arrest them, they treat them like, they treat them with kid gloves. They call them repentant terrorists, they call them prodigal sons, they call them their brothers, because they know what they did just to unseat Jonathan. Not only that, they orchestrated the kidnap of over 200 children in Borno, and they started amplifying it. Within Nigeria, they were increasing pressure. Some of these political pastors like Adeboye, Tunde Bakari came on board and they were protesting that Jonathan must leave. Jonathan must leave because after they've shown that the protest is not illegal. Jonathan did not send thugs against them. Jonathan did not tear gas them. Jonathan did not use any state power against them. They were protesting. They were happy. All these political pastors, they were out. Them Adeboye, them Tunde Bakari, them. They were all out protesting because they are the only people who are benefiting from the rot of this country. Their churches are political wings. They are not churches. For some of you that are going there in the name of you want to go and seek for salvation, then it's better you should go and go there with the mindset of becoming a politician, because that is what their churches are meant for in Nigeria today as it stands. Because if you are thinking of where Tinubu is sharing his own palliatives of rice and spaghetti, and they go to those churches, you will get it more, because that is what they stand for. So they all came out to remove Jonathan. Coupled with the fact that America, then Obama wanted Jonathan to sign in bill where man would marry man. Jonathan said no. It is against his own culture and it's against his own people. Obama was not happy with that. Now, Obama now have a group of Nigerians who are ready to betray their own country. People like Tinubu, people like Erufai, all of them gang up. They went to Obama and told Obama that Jonathan government is the worst government. They should support them so that Jonathan will leave. And Obama grabbed that opportunity, and trust me, it was not a very easy task. That was how they kicked Jonathan out of office. And Jonathan, the clueless, will I say, Jonathan, the coward, he just handed over power to them on a platter. Because he said his own ambition to become a president did not want the blood of innocent Nigerians. But today, because of his own cowardness or his own cowardice, more than 10,000 Nigerians have been killed. You understand? So it is just unfortunate. You as a country being led by a lion, being led by a sheep. That is just what happened. So today he failed by abdicating or relinquishing his power to the APC coming government. He would have saved lives. He never knew that he had betrayed us by doing what he did. During Jonathan, you can dash anybody 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. You won't feel it because the money is there. As soon as Buhari came on board, he screwed up the economy. And people keep telling, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. He's a baby. He's a woman that get pregnant. When she want to deliver, it go through pain. All this kind of analogy that does not make any sense. Why they were telling us this, they were borrowing money and they were sharing amongst themselves. Tinubu came now. And it's the same story. It's the same story. Story even has it that when Jonathan went to meet him to support him to win election, he betrayed Jonathan. He supported Buhari. And then he said, the box stops at the president's table. That if the president cannot do it, he should leave the office. And today the box stops at his own table. And he cannot do it. What is after it now is to borrow money and give it to some people. Give to governors. He will borrow money, give it to governors. He will remove fuel subsidy. He will pack the money and give it to his governors with the aim that they will rig election for his own favor. And if the masses are complaining, he will bring rice, spaghetti, indomie, and start sharing to them. It is only this clueless, insensitive, and incompetent government of Tinubu that every problem is solved by rice. Every problem you bring in this country, it is rice that will solve it. And he is now telling you that his enemy want to send him back. No, it is a law of karma. The America, they went and report and betray Jonathan some years ago. If care is not taken, it's that same America that will kick him out of office. You understand? Because as it stands now, it's because of what is going on between America and Iran that Trump did not really have time to concentrate in Nigeria. Because when he faced in Nigeria, they became so agitated. They are afraid. They are so afraid. And the Tinubu is so afraid that he showed it clearly when he went to Jos now. He could not go to the scene of where the incident happened. He waited at the airport and he flew back. What makes him get so afraid was when he saw his governor in that bottle, that armored car bottle. And he felt that, man, my person no go collect, my person no go there, make one mistakenly, maybe one mistakenly bullet just covered the, the guy refused to go there. He waited in the airport. talked, and then he discussed what he wanted to discuss. Within 10 minutes, he flew back to Abuja or Lagos. That is a sign of fear. And if not because he's afraid, he will not come out and vocalize it. He's afraid, even though you will see him walking around and he's walking in fear. Because the evil that men do lives to catch up with them. You know, when they were hyping him that he built Lagos, he do all of this, it is so clear. Even him knows that. Even when the people hype him that he built Lagos, he knows that they were just lying. You know, in Nigeria, if you have money, people can sing your praises. They will say all good things about you. That was what they did to Tinubu. You know, he was below the standard, and the media was hyping him above the standard. And now he's a president, and everybody that cannot see the level of his own incompetence, insensitive, and cluelessness. Every problem in Nigeria is that we borrow money and we throw money at it, or we give them rice, spaghetti, and indomie. Imagine. That is the man who was telling you he's bringing technocrat. See, talk is cheap. It's action that matters. When you have leaders that don't have they don't have a vision to progress the country, all of them are thinking of how to buy luxury cars. They want to amass wealth to themselves and their children. Then you are gone. And that is the same case of the Tinubu. He did not come to add anything. He just come to be the president because he played a game with Obasanjo. He told Obasanjo that he's going to become president one day. And so he have achieved his dream. It's the same dream that Atiku 2 is pursuing now. It's the same dream Atiku 2 is pursuing. But people of that nature never have anything to add. They just feel like because Nigeria today is like a birthright. If the Igbo man is not ruling, if the Yoruba man is not ruling, the Hausa man is ruling. The Igbo man is being seen that he should never taste power again. But they are the one telling you that let's unite. They call some people, there's some cleric in Jos, and Tinubu was talking about if he's involved using jingles to bring unity. You think it's by jingles they want to bring unity? When politicians are busy stealing money that's supposed to provide jobs for the youth, you leave the youth so jobless, you don't invest into their lives, and you expect that jingles will now make them believe you. As a matter of fact, we did not believe any politician in this country again. We have lost hope. So there's no any amount of anything, any money you are borrowing in the name that you want to throw money at what is happening in Jos and Play 2. You are just giving money to your generals to continue eating as usual. That is how you increase the budget, and yet the insecurity is not stopping. So another state again will engulf into the same problem, and you go and borrow money again to give it to some people there in the name you want to end the insecurity. Instead of you investigating and knowing what is the real cause, you guys don't care about that. You are doing what you feel that is going to benefit you alone. And tomorrow, if as we are going to borrow money and give it to end the issue of Jos, buy rice again and spaghetti and send it to the people of Jos, as usual, as you used to do. So it is a pure fear that your own so-called president is afraid. And it is the evil they did that he's afraid of today. And he's running helter-skelter looking for where he have destroyed the economy. Living standard today is becoming so unbearable for people. If you want to go and buy fuel, you want to go and do this thing, everything is so bad. And you want to come back to office again. If you are not following me, you miss this type of content. Thank you.